Hi, I'm Asher12, and this is our Purple Heart session. Now, this song is about the time in the pandemic when I called up a friend of mine. He'd gone through a bit of a breakup, so I was a bit worried how he was. And he said he'd spent the whole pandemic in his shed with his soldering iron and other kit, trying to make a machine based on an idea he had when he was a teenager. A machine which shows you your personality in the form of sound. I was worried about him, obviously, but I thought he'd get over it and be fine. When I called back a few months later, if anything, the situation was worse. He'd got the machine to work and heard his personality in the form of sound and hated it. This song is called I Can't Dance to That. And sometimes that's just the best way of writing a song about learning to like yourself. All right, here we go.
The pandemic in the shed, furloughed alone, he said. Face of doleful on the screen till he said, there's a machine I'm working on. And then he lit up like a merry-go-round, said housebound, lockdown, found lying around. The found for a machine I dreamed up as a team to represent a personality in music. Show a psyche as a hologram made of sound, hypnotized by the diagram, dumped and down, and trying to build it, cause in this life I think my savage happiness needs a project for a night. Can't dance so, why can't dance so? How am I gonna dance to that? I can't dance so, why can't dance so? How am I gonna dance to that? How am I gonna dance to that? Dance to that. When I called again in autumn,